It's Young Man's Daily Red Pill. Back to another video. Thank you guys for clicking on today's video. Got a very important message to talk about today, and it has to do with knowing your value as a man and why that is so important, okay? Even if you're starting off small in life and you haven't built yourself up to the man you want to become, it's important and essential that you value yourself before you have anything, okay? It's all a mindset, all right? A lot of people tend to get money, get famous, get status, build themselves up maybe with their bodies, whatever it may be, but they still are lacking that mental fortitude and that mental strength of belief in themselves. So what they'll do is they'll get money, they'll get status, they will become something in the eyes of other people, but at the end of the day, they're still not giving themselves credit for all they've accomplished. They still are relying on other people to give them fulfillment and give them noteworthiness, okay, and praise, when it should just come from yourself. And I know we live in a materialistic society where, you know, you want to have people tell you good things and it matters what people think about you, and a lot of people think that way, but it's important, especially if you're RP aware, that you yourself, you're satisfied with your own life, you know? You're satisfied with your accomplishments, and once you get where you're trying to be, it doesn't matter who else is around you. You yourself are the prize. You're the prize possession. You're the man. You're the one that built yourself from the ground up. You started at nothing and you made yourself into something. So never forget where you started off. And what I see is a lot of times in the story we're going to talk about today, in the article I'm going to read, is a lot of guys get this success and they maybe date a high profile woman. They discredit themselves. A lot of times they allow the media, they allow their wives to talk down on them. And it's something we as men have been conditioned to do since, you know, we were kids and we were children, we were young boys. It has always been praising women and sacrificing yourself for the woman and putting her above yourself. And what we're about to read has to do with Serena Williams and her husband of 2 years. I believe his name is Alexis Ohanian Sr. All right, so we're going to read this article and I'm going to point out just how the media portrays their relationship and how he views his position in that relationship. It's very eye-opening. And also, I know that they have a child together. I'm not sure if I think they have just one child right now. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but what this will do when the man puts himself in a beta male position and he is subservient and submissive and completely just bows down to the wife in that household, what long-term effects will be on the children growing up and seeing their father, who's supposed to be a masculine man, what the effects will be on him or her growing up and how they interact and treat the opposite gender. Let's check out this article with no further ado. Olympia's dad meant to tweet about the election, but it came across as a thirst tweet about Serena Williams. Alright, so off rip, we can tell by just the title, the lack of respect and the lack of consideration for this man's accomplishments. He is simply just credited as his daughter, who's Serena Williams, and his daughter's dad. All right. Now this guy has a lot of status. He has a lot of money. He's one of the co-founders of Reddit. Yet the article would make it and play down this guy's accomplishments. They title it Olympia's dad. All right. This guy has more money than Serena Williams. All right. Yet the article will have you believe that he is of less value. Let's keep reading. So it goes on to say, so these are the couple right here. This is them. Serena Williams, obviously, and then this is the guy. If you didn't know, they've been married for 2 years. These are my two favorite celebrity couples. That's what the article says. While Alexis Ohanian Sr. is successful in his own right, he's the co-founder of Reddit. He is often referred to as Serena's husband or Olympia's dad. Okay? And we can go into depth about, if you look right here, this is an Instagram account that he posted, and this is one of the pictures he posted. Just the absolute makeup of a beta male, you know? The absolute makeup of a millennial beta male type of man. And here he is with his COVID mask on in this profile picture. Here he is. There he is. You know, some guys just, I don't know. So let's just read what his Instagram caption said. Let's see what he has to write, because there's always a lot of power, and you can really tell who's in charge of a relationship based on their words and the language they use. So let's break this down. So he goes on and says, Y'all only see me out there in the stands holding it down for her. But she's the GOAT off the court when it comes to holding it down for her husband. Trust me. Alright? So instantly by calling his wife the GOAT, and I know some of you guys are going to hate on me and be like, oh, it's okay if he calls her the GOAT and she's one of the greatest players, the female tennis players that ever play. Yes, she is. Alright? She is. No one's denying that. No one's denying she isn't. But when you yourself put your wife in the greatest of all time category and you pedestalize her and you call her the GOAT, she's going to lose respect for you. Because now she is not looking down to you, or she's not looking up to you anymore, which is what you want in a relationship. She's looking down on you because you have put yourself in a beta male position by elevating her status by telling her she's the GOAT. So her head's gonna just explode, all right? And Serena Williams, you know, this guy doesn't realize she's dated athletes, she's dated rappers like Drake, Common, she's dated one of her coaches. So this woman is clearly, she's not a virtuous type of woman, all right? I'm just gonna be honest, she really isn't. But this man is praising her and pedestalizing her and putting her own tennis accomplishments above his own value and above all he's accomplished, creating a co-founder of Reddit. He's a co-founder of Reddit, yet he doesn't realize his own value and he's okay with being referred to as a second-class citizen in his own household. Maybe that's just me, I don't know, but he doesn't mind. He knows he's married to the GOAT and that he fathered the future GOAT. This is what I'm saying, man. You gotta respect yourself. You have to know your value as a man or you will be discarded and replaced in this world, all right? Because if you don't know your value, if you don't respect yourself, no one else is going to. And clearly by this post and by just how he's always referred to as Olympia's dad and not his own name or Serena Williams' husband, that shows you the lack of respect for this man. And the lack of just how he doesn't respect himself, so no one else is going to respect him. So what does this mean for you guys moving forward? This means that you guys have to respect yourself if you want anyone to respect you. And it doesn't matter where you start off. You might not have much right now. You might be building up and working towards something. But you have to start somewhere. And when you get to that level of success, you have to remember that you are the prize still, no matter what, all right? You have to remember that. You can't let anyone else say that you're less of value just because you're with a female that's accomplished a lot or a woman that's high status just like you or at the same level. No. She's always going to have to look up to you in order to keep that relationship dynamic. Women always need a man to look up to, okay? Not the other way around. The man should not be goading his wife, or this is what will happen to you. You will be a high-value beta male target. It's just like taking a chunk of meat, throwing it into the ocean for the sharks to eat. That's what this is what this man is, okay? These are what these high-value men that don't have this type of red pill knowledge, this is what happens to them. And they will go down as just, you know, someone's husband or the father of such and such, and they will discredit you if you don't respect yourself. So you as a man have to respect yourself first and foremost, because if this is me, I'm not letting this fly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let this fly, and I know a lot of you guys that are watching this, you wouldn't let this fly either, because you know, you've built your life up, you've sacrificed, he put in the work, he founded Reddit, he should be demanding respect. He should be demanding that he gets an equal shake and at least some type of respect where they say his actual name and not refer to him as lesser than. The last point I want to hit on is that their daughter, Alexis Olympia, is going to grow up always believing and thinking it's normal for the man to cater and pedestalize the wife in the relationship. And she is going to realize very quickly that she will be very dissatisfied in those relationships if she gets with a man that allows this to happen, because every woman wants to look up to a man. They might not say that, but when they are in a position in life where that is possible and they do submit to a high value man, that is where they find their true joy, and that is what brings them true fulfillment and true happiness is serving and catering to a high value man and a man that they can look up to and respect. Not a man that wears a COVID mask in his Instagram profile picture, not a man that's calling his wife the GOAT and is okay with being treated as lesser value than both his daughter and his wife when he himself has accomplished much more in life. But he just doesn't know his own value. So that's the message I want to leave with you guys today. Let me know your thoughts on this article as well. I'll link it as always in the description box below. Have a good one, guys. Make sure you understand your value moving forward as men, and share this message so more young guys can get this message and they can too understand their value and understand that they have purpose in this world, and to not let anyone else distract them from their purpose, because it's so easy to get wavered off your purpose and have people try to detract you from that. Especially in the society we live in, it's really easy for that to happen. So if you do share this content, if you do like this content, it does help me push out more videos like this. It encourages me, and it also helps YouTube. It lets them know that you like this video and that you want more young guys to get this message. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out of here.